start off with our full face glam today for tonight's event. And I'm gonna go ahead and first thing first, moisturize my face. And my skin has been very dry lately because I have been slacking. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my Juice Beauty Age Defy Moisturizer, which is extra moisturizer that my skin needs at the moment. And I'm gonna go ahead and really lather that up and fast forward it for you guys so you won't have to get bored. Once this part is done, don't forget to pay extra attention towards your under eye area. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my Clinique Intense Eye Care for under eyes. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. While we're at it, let's not forget about our lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my Strawberry Lip Balm by Smith's Collection, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. Never mind, before you apply that lip mask, you need to make sure your hands are really moisture free, because I just applied myself some serious lotion on my face and that just, I can't get it to open. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my Vaseline Lip Therapy, which is much better packaging. You can open it regardless of what you have on your hands. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply that onto my lips. By the time it's turned for our lips, and they are nicely moisturized and prepped. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is do my brows, and I'm going to go ahead and take my Milani Eyebrow Wax and apply that and set them in place, and be right back. Now that the brows are done, I know they look Shazam on my face right now. That's because I don't have any makeup on, and this is all that you see on my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eye. And hello everyone. So we're going to go ahead and do a first impression for you guys. So basically I had another purchase, and remember when I told you guys from my, not sure how many hauls ago, but I did buy a little 2 yellow products, which one of them was Marc Jacobs foundation and also the Makeup Forever powder foundation that I really wanted to try. So I went ahead and exchanged those. So while I was at it, I also went ahead and bought me Makeup Forever Professional Ultra HD Foundation Stick in number 128Y414, which is this one right here. That's the best they could find in my color anyways. Makeup Forever Foundation Pro Finish Foundation Powder that we've been wanting to try. So I'm going to go ahead and do my first impression on these 2 products for you guys and give you a full coverage foundation. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go to the basics, and I'm going to go ahead and take my darker concealer in medium, which is, I know, not supposed to be dark, but it is eventually. So I'm going to go ahead and take that and hide these bad boys. I'm going to go ahead and take that onto the Estee Lauder foundation brush. I'm going to go ahead and lather that up and dab. And since I already have the makeup on, I'm not going to go very close to my skin. I'm not going to go very close to my lower lash line, because I tend to forget that all the time. And do tell me that what do you think of the background, which one of you requested to see my room instead, and also about the lightings. I just purchased some more new lightings for my room and really wanted to try them out alone, and let me know what do you think of that. Okay, around my nose. And I'm going to go ahead and take that to the upper lip and chin area as well. Rest of the place, I'm going to leave it empty for the foundation to do its job. And shoot, I just realized I forgot to apply my primer. What the heck? One thing I'm happy that I did my face mask and I cleaned up my pores today, so hopefully that will cover up my pores. Yeah. I decided not to be lazy and wet my beauty blender, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend this concealer. I wouldn't have got up, but only thing that made me realize you're working with a foundation stick today, and that may not want to work with your foundation brush. So get off your high knee. Go ahead and apply that to the... I just hope this is my skin color because that woman was just talking way too much. Okay, so I'm just gonna, knowing that this is a heavy coverage foundation, I'm just gonna apply a little bit everywhere and then just blend it. And I think that's about it because I'm pretty scared, so let's go. It applies very smooth, glides very smooth, does feel heavy coverage and very pigmented. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous and travel friendly, and wow, that just shut me up, didn't it? Foundation, you just made a new friend. Oh my god, you guys, this foundation is everything. As hard as I was thinking that it would be to blend and all, but no, this baby is so good. I now see what exactly everybody is raving about. It does make me feel like $1,000,000. Like this baby is glowing everywhere. Go ahead, I'm going to take it a little bit onto the upper lip area as well. I do need a little bit of extra coverage here. And as you saw that I didn't need a whole lot either. God, I feel like just leaving it as is. I don't want to set it. Like seriously, no, I don't want to set it. It feels so good. I think I just fall in love. Just fall in love. Get out of my face. I think I seriously just fall in love, you guys. I am so happy that I bought this. Like, I almost did not, but I bought this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the Kevyn Aucoin Skin Enhancer for my highlight, and I'm gonna go not too much today because I want to enjoy this foundation. I want to enjoy this baby. I don't want anything else to take over my face. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lightly apply the Skin Enhancer everywhere else. Like, I need a little bit of help under my eyes and onto the bridge of the nose because we're gonna go ahead and do the contour, which is a must. Can't stop that. Go ahead and blend it. Love the way this foundation is. This is just leftover product on the brush. I didn't take any more. Like I told you, I really want to do minimum amount of products today because I am feeling this foundation. Like I feel like I don't need anything. Like seriously, hallelujah. I am going to go ahead and set my under eyes with the Laura Mercier, and I'm going to go ahead and take that translucent powder and apply it very lightly. Gosh, like I don't need any highlighter. This was a good purchase. Go ahead and take a smaller powder foundation brush, and now I'm going to go ahead and take my Makeup Forever professional foundation powder and apply that. Now, like I told you guys, I really am loving the dewiness of this foundation, so I'm really going to try my best to kind of dab this everywhere, very light-handed. I was pounding as I was taking that dewiness away, and I was like, ah! But yeah, love the foundation powder as well. I mean, you saw how lightly I was pressing that on top of the foundation. You saw how light amount I was taking and everything, and oh my gosh, it just did its best. I think if you are in market for a good foundation and powder, this brand right here. This video is not sponsored, by the way. I'm now going to go ahead and take my favorite contour kit, and that happened to be Lorac nowadays. And I'm going to go ahead and take my Real Technique setting brush again and just lightly dust that yellow highlight and beige highlight. Mix them two together just on the top of the tip. And I'm going to go ahead and highlight my bridge of my nose again, bring that light back. A little bit on the center of my forehead. And you probably noticed I didn't even apply powder foundation here today. I just want to enjoy this. And just apply very light powder here. And I'm going to go ahead and just dab it around my corner of my nose, because that is where I probably will have my makeup come off, so I really want that to be mattified completely. And yeah, you really need to take your time setting everything else in place. And I'm now going to go ahead and take my contour brush, and the one I'm taking is by Angled Blush Brush by e.l.f. Cosmetics. I'm going to go ahead and first take the medium contour as a bronzer and apply that. Dab the excess product off, and I'm going to take that way below that highlight of my foundation you are seeing, and we want to make sure that we don't cover that, because that's where our highlight's going to go anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply very lightly of this powder. Alright, I'm now going to go ahead and take the deep contour very gently and contour in the center of the bronzer we put in place. And going back with my bronzer brush, this one is by Sephora, and I hate it so much, but I still use it because I paid for it. So I'm going to go ahead and take the light contour, and I am going to blend this contour in. Formula bronzer in Moonlight, and I'm going to pretty much swirl the whole thing together. It does have specks of gold, very hint of it though, and apply that all over my face to bronze it up. I'm going to go ahead and take my Lorac contour brush and my Palladio rice powder and take that just on the edge of it and actually cook this contour and clean up the rest of the area that you don't want it to be seen. Blending brush by BH Cosmetics, going back with the lighter contour shade from this palette, and go ahead and contour. I'm going to take my e.l.f. concealer brush and just blend this away. Take the same contour brush and I'm just going to go ahead and take a very light powder on it and just cook this nose. That sounded weird. Cook this nose. While this is cooking, I believe this is all done, so I'm going to go ahead and take my Sigma blending brush and clean that up. So I was reorganizing my blush palette in Z palette, and I felt like I have not used and utilized my Makeup Geek forever. So today I am going to go ahead and take the color called Smitten, which is very peachy color right over here, and apply that with the blush brush. And the blush brush I'm using to apply that is by Real Technique. I believe it is time to clean that nose. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my highlighter. The highlighter I want to apply today is by The Balm Cosmetics, and one of the colors that I really like from them is Mary Luminizer, and I'm going to go ahead and take that onto my highlight brush, and that is by Coastal Scents, which is a very small tapered blending brush. And I'm going to go ahead and apply. Let's go ahead and try wetting our brush, see how that will do. So I already wet it, so I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of product. I'm going to go ahead and keep my forehead matte because I'm enjoying this dewiness, and just applying a little bit onto the side of my forehead to pop that glow, natural glow. I'm going to go ahead and outline my lips using Oak Lip Liner by MAC Cosmetics. And the lipstick I want to use today is by MAC Cosmetics, also in Whirl. Such a pretty color. For a little bit of shine, I'm going to go ahead and take Smashbox Color in Jewel lip gloss and apply that on top of this. So what do you guys think? Hopefully you enjoyed it. I seriously did. I absolutely love this foundation. It actually looks very gorgeous, like I am wearing my own skin. But anyhow, I think this foundation is the bomb. All that raving, it's not for the sponsoring or anything. This product is very much doing what it's supposed to be doing, is to give you that natural glowy full coverage. And you saw how much of the foundation from this stick I applied on my face. Usually I have to apply tons of layers to achieve this look, and I seriously am liking it so much. I did not want it to set it with powder. Can't touch this, like that's what this face is. So, and I will definitely give this foundation 20 out of 10. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, suggestions, don't forget to leave them down below. And other than that, thank you so much for following. Don't forget to subscribe if you already don't, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.